I gotta figure out how to get 1,000 gallons out of this into this tank. There's a lot of hose. Huh. Does that say bad? Shoot, is this hose bad? Oh no. Oh no, I thought I had good hose. So far it's working. Okay, I'm gonna lay this hose out. What do we got? Open to pump. Where is that lever? Pump cooling valve. Primer pull to prime pump. Water tank to pump. Pull it.
Came with the truck?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But we just saw that somebody wrote, I think, bad. So I don't know, we'll see. PTO is on. Is that doing anything? Hey! Now we got it. This is not the tool of choice for fuel lines. Whoever worked on this before used a vice grip, so now I'm stuck. Doing it the wrong way, which is my least favorite way. It's so annoying. I kind of was thinking that the fire department would have like a really good mechanic. And they would do everything so perfectly and exceptional. And here, somebody's already had this off recently, and I found vacuum lines not hooked up. This is not hooked up. This is the throttle for the pump. When you turn the pump on, you can manually set the throttle. Not hooked up. Right here. That's awesome. Instead of a clamp, like a C-clip, we'll just use a hose clamp. Perfect. What do we learn? Everything you buy at an auction is not what they say it is. They don't even have to tell you the truth. Of course, it's great to work on these trucks. You gotta like lay in here. Sometimes you just have to crawl in. You could have a vacuum leak here, and then it would be sucking air and it'd run horrible. And it looks kind of like it was maybe black around that corner. Maybe it was leaking a little. The gaskets were just brittle, so that doesn't help. And you can see this stuff is just ripped. Carburetor is off. It felt to me like the accelerator pump was not pumping, which is here. So we installed a new accelerator pump. Found some bad gaskets. I had to order them all in. I'm gonna put this gasket in. It took 3 days to order this gasket. That's the other thing working on old, like big trucks like this. Nobody's really working on them anymore. Nobody has parts anymore. Makes me very nervous as well because I don't want to break anything. because it's already been taken apart for at least 3 to 4 days. So be very gentle, no breaking anything. That's the rule today. My son gave me this really cool lighter for Christmas. He can do tricks with his. Watch this cool trick I can do. The coolest trick would be if I could actually get it to light. It's probably out of fluid, but a spark is all I need. See? That worked. Just want to get this so it's kind of cherry red. You don't need it super hot. Hey! Hey, one down, baby. Now you know that feels good. Okay, let's heat that one. You know when you get out the big yellow hammer, it's time. This is professional. Not professional. All right, pause. We're getting the new workbench. We're doing it. Look at this cool new vise I got. This is a Wilton bullet vise. How awesome is this thing? I forgot my glasses, so I'm trying not to look very close. That's redneck safety glasses right there. You just squint. Perfect. Oh my gosh, who needs glasses when you can squint like this? Plus, you have like some oil-soaked blocks of wood, so that way they start on fire easily with a spark. I mean, we're just winning on all sides. Oh, did you see that? That beats breaking an exhaust stud every day of the week. On the farmer's truck, but looks like we're okay. Of course, they don't make these anymore. I mean, maybe somebody does. But looks like we have the correct gasket, so that's a good sign. Ford, in their infinite wisdom, created. I mean, you have to have the hood latch right here, right? Right there. Right there. Which is great. Because then you have to like lean over and it's like the most precarious thing ever. Because I'm using the ultimate in safety gear. I'm using a step stool that is not tall enough. So then you have to stand on the very top, that's what it's made for. Don't get me wrong. Okay, this is like Captain Obvious, but why don't you get one of those noodles and cut a piece and put it over it? Oh, that's Captain Obvious. So this is a noodle to save your noodle. It makes a lot of sense, I'll tell you what. I don't know, just a thought. That's not weird at all. That's perfect. I'm gonna put the rest of it here. I think that's smart. Woo! This is like, oh yeah. You could even like rope it around, like pull rope it. Around. No, like that, yeah. Rope it. Well, look at that.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
Oh. Oh man, that is so much better. Wow. I shouldn't have told you that until you were done. Boy, this noodle really saves the day. Are you being sarcastic? No, it's way better than when I took the carburetor off. I guess you have to have one of these Benchmade knives. My son says they're the best. So if you want to know any tips about knives, comment below. My son will answer all of your knife questions. He's a knife expert. carburetor. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, right there. This specific job makes me a lot more conscious of my midsection. I feel like I have a bit of a weight problem. I look good? Alright, good. If you think I look okay, comment below. Just kidding. Don't.
Like and subscribe, please.
Yeah. Please like. If you want to see more of this content. This is my least favorite part right here. I'm so frustrated at whoever worked on this before. They flat out ruined this line with a vice grip. Why would you do that? Boo!
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Yeah, they made this way too difficult. Can you imagine, like, somebody... Jeez, stop it. It's unacceptable. Okay, so the real problem was you'd start to get into the throttle and it'd kill. Like that. See, the needle and seat is sticky. I think our needle and seat is sticky, so we're going to try to adjust that. And we can adjust our idle mixtures. Hey, we might have this thing yet. Well, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I was trying to be so careful, but you know, these gaskets are old and everything you touch just rips. Pull the outer bowl off, you're going to disturb this. I probably shouldn't have pulled this. I could have just pulled the needle and seat, I guess. But I thought, well, I got all these extra carb kits, so for sure I must have the right gasket here somewhere. But I don't. That's how it goes with old cars. We were so close. So close. You know we're gonna need the carb rebuild kit. I should have ordered it, but let's just trying not to. So, stuck till Monday. That's annoying.
3 days later.
Top of the morning to ya. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and we have a crazy amount of work we have to do this week. Number one, the fire truck. That's got to be rolling and rocking. So I need a carburetor kit, which is supposed to be in today, and then we get the carburetor back together. Hopefully solves that problem, right? Second thing, we need tires. You ever see the World's Strongest Man competition where they like pull an airplane? That's insane. I can't believe how hard this is. The brake has got to still be on. I'm a failure. Oh, I'm weak. That's a challenge. I don't know. Nobody can do that. If I can't do it, nobody can do it. No joke, that is a pretty stinking heavy truck. Normally flat toe, it just will roll. I had to give it a little juice, so I don't feel so bad. We're gonna have to use that as a competition though. I'll see if anybody can actually tow that truck flat. That is heavy. Okay, these are Dayton style wheels, 1.25 lug nut. I was told this is the original tire from 1982. It's still in acceptable condition, but maintenance says let's put some tires on before we try to use this truck all year.
To 6 more days later.
I got these brand new babies. Look at these. These are beauties. They look super old. They're made in Vietnam, so you know they're good. They're called Z-Max. Z-E-E-M-A-X. That's a good tire. If you can get a Z-Max, I recommend it. I'm not sure they're any better than the Firestones that were originally on this truck, but they are newer, so.
Tomorrow.
Well, it's time to torque the lug nuts. It has been a hot, long day in Minnesota. These wheels are old-fashioned. They're called a Dayton rim, and there's not a lot of information I could find on torque specs. So we're gonna kind of hit it down the middle. A couple had a little room left. I should have filmed everything I did, but I didn't film it. I'm sorry. What have I done? I have done a oil change. I have adjusted the timing. I have checked spark plugs. Somebody's already replaced those, so I left them. Ooh, that one was plenty loose. What else did I do? Something very important I'll remember. Oh, adjusted the carburetor. Hello. Adjusted the idle mixture. Oh, I forgot. I should set the float level. Have you ever been at a place in a project where you sort of just want to be done? That's where I am. Let's adjust the float level. For this truck to actually be drivable, it's amazing. Oh, 10 quarts of oil. What did I put in? I think I only put in 9. I know I only put in 9. Thank you, fireman. I guess I'll have to put in 1 more quart. You know, it can be so disheartening to buy a truck like this, or really buy anything, there we go, anything at an auction, and have it just not work. I'll tell you what, this thing is a sweetheart now. I don't know if you remembered, but as soon as you start to do throttle tip in, the motor would like quit. Watch this. That is great. Super great. They do not make this easy at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, our float is too high. We want it just starting to come out the edge of this. I think that's good. Do we want to check the back? I don't know. Nah, I don't want to. If I don't check the back floats, I feel like I'm not being thorough. But I also have a strong feeling that if I mess with the back float, it's going to screw something up and I might have to take it all apart again. Oh, I need to adjust these strikers. Look at that. That happens every bump you hit going down the road. Every single time. That's annoying. My next step is to solve all the problems back here that were undisclosed, so I could actually try to put water in it, see if the pumps work. It's quite a dashboard. Should we try it on the highway? Emergency brake. This has got a granny low. See, this would have been impossible right here. Start on the hill. Hey! And the mighty 429 roars to life. Fifth gear. Miles an hour.
Tomorrow for sure.
We're working on the fire truck. This thing has been taking forever, but we've ran into some weird problems. Number one, look at this. This hose, see? This is a very different thread pitch, and I went to the local home improvement store. There was nothing in this size, but I just got this in the mail. It's a fire hose nozzle, and you notice here, this is the thread pitch. NH and ST, those are the same thing. And it talks about, basically, it is a fire truck thread pitch only. So nobody, of course, had this in stock. But we had to get this. Hopefully this is the right one. I like measured. Look at this beauty. What, wow. You're supposed to be able to twist it from off. Okay. And voila.
Eventually.
We're back again in the fire truck, headed to the water plant. We're gonna bring some water to something that needs it real bad. And let's turn it on. Hey, this might work out great. Now we just gotta let it fill up. Wow. Hey, the gauge works even. That is so cool. We'll see how good she is at backing up. Oh gosh, she's kinking it pretty good. I think she got it. Hey?
Well done, guys and girls.
I thought at first I was just gonna see if you could back it in there very well. You did a good job.
Thanks.
This trailer weighs a couple thousand pounds empty, and then when we put 1,000 gallons of water at 8 pounds a gallon, you're looking at about a 10,000 pound capacity. And it was made back in the day before there was trailer brakes. just under 30,000 pounds. All right, now we got to drive to the farm.
Let's do it.
Well, we made it. The sneak peek of why we needed this truck. If you look back here, you will see a Christmas tree farm. In Minnesota, they've needed some water lately. This farm has been in existence for over 65 years. This is sort of what we're doing here. We've got our 2-inch manifold, and then it feeds to 5/8 strip tape. And then we hook up just these quick connect 1-inch banjo fittings, and we built zones. We have about just under 20,000 trees that are being watered by drip tape. Now these trees here, these are older, and so they're not on a drip system, but that's where that hose is going to come in really handy. So this is actually so exciting because this is the first time that this fire truck has made it to this farm. It's filled with water. We got the other tanker half full, and we got to get one more tanker. So let's go up, get a tractor hooked up, bring the tanker here, and we are going to hook up to some zones. We're going to test this thing out. I'm excited. Let's go. You made it! How'd it work? Was it a little scary with the brakes?
It was okay.
Yeah?
It was fine. I like the back roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
The
beautiful.
roads weren't too slippery, so it was
Good.
fine. Welcome to my farm, my family's farm.
Yeah. I'm part of your family.
You're part of my family.
Mrs. Lumberjack getting the old tractor fired up, and here is the mighty water tanker. Okay, we're up for load number 2, another 1,500 gallons. And let me tell you what, this fire truck works amazing. You can tell we ran out of water, so we just got to fill this tank up again. We got water flowing through the hose. We blew the hose out of the top of the tank last time. It'll only take about 2 minutes. That thing will be full. Okay, so now he's gonna try to spray the trees. So now let's see what we got. Is that any better? A little bit. It takes 2 guys to water 6 or 8, 10 trees maybe. Oof. Man, 1,500 gallons is not much. We need a lot more water.
6.5 hours later.
The daylight is gone. And we back. Might as well fill it up one more time. What did we learn about the fire truck? This is the first time out, and it worked fantastic. We're on the farm in Minnesota, and we are in a couple days of high heat. That tank is empty, and so we've got that's about 12 or 1,300 gallons, so we got to fill it, taking the fire truck. Ooh, you hear that thing start? What a beauty. But you're looking at it, thousands and thousands and thousands of trees. Those bigger trees are not under irrigation. These smaller trees are. These are all the zones we're watering.
3 weeks later.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have been gone from YouTube for so long, I can't even believe it. But this fire truck, it got parked right here. Gotta make sure that we check it out. There's field mice, and that's my #1 concern. I hope they haven't built a nest. Let's look at some of these boxes really quick. This is kind of what happens on the farm. We work just crazy hours to try to stay ahead of the weather, and we put everything else off that we should be doing. And then once rain comes, we end up just running, trying to catch up on everything else we should have done. We would have been in so much trouble. There was some days we were moving over 10,000 gallons a day with this truck. It did not skip a beat. Now the downside, the tank did develop a leak, and honestly I never fixed the leak behind the panel. Oh, stinking mouse poop in there. You see all that? Doggone it. All right. It better not have crawled up in the heater. All right, we're getting this truck out of here, and I'm gonna thoroughly clean it and put some of that rodent stuff in there. We do not want mice building nests all over this truck. All in all, this truck pretty much saved our farm this year, and it was awesome. It was a lot of work. I'm really sorry I haven't been posting videos, but like I said, once we hit that season where it looked like we were gonna start losing trees, that's all we did. We ran water till it was like 1 in the morning, then we'd get up early the next morning and run more water. There's a couple of us that were running the truck. Like I said, we didn't lose any trees this year, which is really a miracle. You can tell it's raining right now. So we're gonna get this truck, get it out of here, clean it up, make sure no mice get in it, and it's gonna be time to winterize it for next year. Let's see if she starts. Come on, truck, what are you doing? There we go. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. We got more videos coming up soon. It's gonna be fun.